Welcome back to the Trade-Off Podcast, episode 29. My name is Ryan.
I'm Alex.
And we've previously spoken about AI integrated with fully automated trading. We told you about it on a previous podcast. We've now done it. We've executed. The AI is now integrated with our trading. We've got a beta version which has gone live and our traders are absolutely fucking loving it. Of course they are, because now all they need to do is talk to, via ChatGPT integration, our fully automated trading system. They can talk to it. They can ask for any strategy they like. For example, give me the best strategy on US 30, which will be a fantastic strategy for a prop firm. Bang. ChatGPT is going to analyze thousands of lines of data of code, give you those settings to input into the fully automated trading system called Next Gen on TradingView. And now you've got a fully automated trading strategy, as simple as that.
As Ryan was saying, the new ChatGPT wizard has gone live. Now, for those of you that don't know what it's supposed to do or how it's going to help you if you're not using our software currently, what it's going to do is it's going to analyze thousands and thousands of different strategies that have been produced by our automated backtester. Previously, this was done manually, and that was the real manual part of the strategy creation. You had to go through the data and cherry pick which one was the best for you. Well, now it's going to do that for you. So it's going to make it quicker, more efficient, and it's going to give you the best strategy available. Okay? The reason this is so important is because it's now reduced the amount of time it took to find one strategy, and instead you can find 5, 6, 7, however many strategies you want. Okay, so this is a complete game changer.
So enough talking about it.
Let's fucking look at it.
Let's take a look. So first of all, as you can see, we have the Strategy Wizard AI. Now the Strategy Wizard AI will keep improving with time. The more it learns and understands exactly how our fully automated trading system works. As we know, AI is self-learning. So this is going to keep getting better and better and better as time goes on. The whole purpose of this tool, of this artificial intelligence integrated with the automated trading system, well, first of all, this is the only one in the world of its kind. Nobody else has what we have here. This is the first of its kind on planet Earth. You will not find anyone else with the next gen fully automated trading system integrated with artificial intelligence. So right now here, what you can see on my screen.
I think it's important to say quickly as well that people often ask me and Ryan all the time, oh, how many files does it come with? How many things can I, are pre-built? Is it uploaded? That's not what this is. There aren't preloaded files that have been made by myself and Ryan that are plug in and play that are the same for everybody, all right? You're building your own bespoke strategy, completely unique to you for what you want on the pair you want. You don't have to take something that's been designed for someone else, okay? There is no cookie cutter design for trading, which is why when you buy these bots or these systems, they may work for a few months. And when they stop working, you're screwed because you've paid all that money for that bot. It now stops working. You've got to outlay money for a new bot. Not with this. If for whatever reason you decide you want to change your strategy, you just turn the current strategy off, build a new one, and go again. It's that simple. So you're not restricted to what someone else has made for you.
Yeah, couldn't have said that better myself. So the reason why this style of automation is so successful is because every single trader has a different perception of the markets and a different trader personality profile. So Alex's risk appetite is different to mine. Alex's style of trading will be different to mine. Your style of trading will be different to mine and Alex's. All three of our styles of trading and our risk appetite will be different to someone else's in the group. So how can you use just an off-the-shelf bot, which has got one fixed strategy, it's just a one-trick pony, when everyone sees the markets differently? When you customize a strategy to meet your own bespoke personality profile, of course, you'll be much more successful as a trader. Because it's meeting your criteria and your personality traits as a trader. It's that simple. And that's what you can do here. So first of all, we have the Wizard AI beta. Now, we can see here we've got some pre-built in prompts just to make it even easier for you. So find me the best US 30 strategy settings. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click the button once. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to analyze for your base settings. So it's going to find me some settings that I can input on TradingView, and that's my automated trading strategy done. Then I'll customize it a little bit so it meets my personality profile. So now the Wizard AI has analyzed my prompt. It knows exactly what I want. Now it's given me that in a very nice little table so I can see net profit 36%, max drawdown 3%, total trades 65. This is over 12 months worth of data analyzed instantly, 70% strike rate with a profit factor of 3. Then it's got the settings here which I can input into my next gen automated trading system, and then that's going to give me that strategy ready for me to automate. And if I don't like this, I can say, give me another one. So I can write in there, give me another one. And what it would do, analyze again, and it give me another one. And you can actually talk to and communicate with this fully automated trading system until it creates something for you that you want. And then you can then take that away, and then you can start tweaking that strategy and make it your own. So what it would do, it would keep giving me different variations the entire time that I keep asking it for new, different variations of US 30 that meet my criteria.
One of the main things we used to do previously also was, or I used to, once the data was collected in the spreadsheet, I'd manually select the 3 or 4 best lines, and then I'd go through and look at the statistics and see if one had maybe more profit, but was also higher in drawdown. I might then sacrifice a little bit of the net profit to get a lower drawdown. So you can also ask ChatGPT to compare strategies on the AI. So it can go through and compare 2 or 3 different strategies and give you a table or a chart to show you where it's better in each area.
So what I'm doing here now, I'm actually inputting the settings that the strategy wizard AI has given me into my next-gen full automated trading system. Then what's going to happen is we're going to see all these trades change in real time. So I've currently just inputted the top settings. I'll move down to the human touch area now. I'll go back to the wizard AI. I can simply just scroll across. And it's literally like a game, copy and paste. We've made automated trading into a game, so to speak. The fact that you just got a copy and paste, and then all you're trying to do is customize exactly how you want these results to be.
Yeah.
So now we can see here we're on the trend filter part. So we see trend filter is off, but trend filter 2 is on, 30 minutes at a value of 9. So I come over to here. We can see that the first one needs to be off. This one's on, 30-minute time frame at a value of 9. Done. Now we can move on to the next section. Come across here, we can see MA time delay is 0.5. We're at a high-low test entry. So I simply just go over here, MA time delay 0.5, and I'm going to change that to a high-low test entry. It's a very, very low barrier to entry now to get into automated trading. You don't need to be a genius, a mathematician, or a coder. It's literally pre-built and done for you. Now I'll go down to the next section, and we can see here what sessions are on or off. So the wizard AI will know what sessions made money and what sessions didn't. If a session hasn't made money over 12 months, it's unlikely he's going to start making money now, right? So you'd be an idiot to trade Tokyo session if all it's done is lost you money. Okay, turn it off. You don't need to trade that session. So we can turn off Tokyo and Sydney here. It's not going to trade those sessions no more. Then we can look at the days of the week. So if you haven't made money on a Tuesday over the last 12 months, let's say you're in minus $3,000 over all the Tuesdays over the last 12 months, why on earth would you want to trade Tuesdays?
Yeah.
You wouldn't. So we're going to turn Tuesday and Wednesday off.
This is one of the main reasons that people lose money when trading. Because when you backtest yourself, what you do is you look at the data in a positive frame of mind, right? You think, oh, well, I wouldn't have taken that trade on this strategy because of X, Y, and Z. You begin to talk yourself out of losing trades you might have taken and talk yourself into more winning positions. When really that's not how data works. Data works with facts. And that's how the AI looks at it. It's got no emotion towards it. It's not trying to manipulate it to make itself feel good or make its results look better. It's purely looking at the data, and then it's driving the data to provide the best settings possible. So you literally can only use the data that's there in front of you. You can't misread it.
So what we can see here now, I've inputted the settings fully, and we can start to see some data come up on the charts. And we can now see the month-to-month profit and loss. The data for traders is very important because this is all we can go on, right? If you're a manual trader, what do all these other trading communities keep telling you to do? Backtest, backtest, backtest. You'll be spending hours and hours a week backtesting. Then if you tweak one thing with that strategy, guess what you got to do? You got to backtest all that data again and log it all on a spreadsheet. What this will do, it will give you all the details on a spreadsheet done for you. It's going to give you the month-to-month profit and loss, as we can see here in this top table. In this data wizard table down here, it's going to tell the max consecutive wins, your max consecutive losses, what sessions made money, what days of the week made money, what days of the week made the loss. We can see here, Friday didn't make profit. We can turn Fridays off. That's fine. Okay, then we just trade Thursdays. We can turn some other days back on. We can totally customize this to what variations made the most profit. We have full control.
And this is, again, data driven. So the most important thing to remember is The data has been provided, it's been analysed for you, and it's told you what makes sense. If you decide to change that, then that's down to you, okay? You're going against what the data shows, which is why so many people fail when it comes to manual trading. If you went to your job Monday to Friday, and every Friday you actually lost money as a business, you'd close on Fridays. There'd be no point opening. If you went a whole year and you never made money on a Friday, you'd just close and save yourself the overheads of paying the wages to the people that are working on the Friday. There's absolutely no point. And that's because you've looked at data rather than looking at emotion, which is, we might be able to make more money if we're open 5 days a week. But why would you think that? The data shows you that you don't.
Yeah, this is just accelerating the process massively. So imagine if now you had all your manual backtesting data you spent maybe 5 hours collecting. You say, okay, what day now makes the most profit? You've got to go back through all your data to find out what day makes the most profit. Again, that's hours per test, because now you've got to test manually all your data as a manual trader with not trading Fridays. Oh, they're not trading Mondays. That's a whole 12-month test you've got to do every time. For us here, I'd say, well, what would happen if I trade Tuesdays? I can simply click Tuesday. It's going to take around about 10 seconds. It's going to go through now and retest 12 months worth of data with Tuesdays on. And if I like Tuesdays on, I can leave it on. If I don't like Tuesdays on, I can turn Tuesdays off. And I can totally customize with that. So we can see here, Tuesdays, we've got 65% strike rate, made 33% profit. If I turn Tuesdays off, we can see now, we've actually got 74% profit, and we've strike rate, and we've made 33% profit. You see, this is actually a pretty good strategy, right? So by turning Tuesdays off, and I've actually turned Fridays off now, and this using this strategy for just 2 days a week, Mondays and Thursdays, I'm actually making 33%, 100% hands-free, for 3% drawdown, and a nearly 75% strike rate. This is a pretty good strategy.
To put that into perspective, right? That's 33%. If you have a 100 grand FDMO or alpha or prop firm account, that's £33,000, all right? That's way above the average UK wage, but it's only working 2 days a week.
Only working 2 days a week, hands-free, and also, who says you just want to use one strategy?
Exactly.
Why don't you put 2 or 3 together that have got a high strike rate and low drawdown? Now, imagine each one of those is doing 30% each. That could be 90% yield a year. Imagine you had a prop firm account. This is why this system is so fucking dangerous, because we're seeing traders coming through every week now, passing challenges, phase 1, phase 2, getting funded, getting withdrawals, the whole process. In a lot of trading communities out there, you see a lot of people passing, but they don't make the withdrawal stage.
Exactly.
Now, the withdrawal stage is what's important. That's what you're here for. You're here to make money. So you want to get the withdrawal as well.
The certificate's all good, but you want to see the money coming through your bank account.
Like 100%. You'll trade in for one reason and one reason only, to make money. And if you're making money on autopilot, so to speak, you've now got time to do whatever it is that you want to do in your life. And that's what's important. You don't want to be slaving away, sat at a laptop all day, every day, testing strategies manually, doing all this time-consuming stuff that you don't need to do no more because we've got technology. You don't want to stay in the Stone Age. You have to progress with time. So if it takes you 5 hours to fully backtest your manual trading strategy, log all the data on a spreadsheet, look at all the patterns and the common factors. Okay, this isn't working on this day, but it's working on that day. That's fine. But you can do that in 10, 15 seconds by pressing one button using a strategy like the Wizard AI on Next Gen. 15 seconds, 5 hours. I know what I'd rather do. That's why we've got to progress with the times. So this is where we're at. And just think, this is still the early stages. This is going to keep getting better and better every single month that we keep using AI. Technology is getting better. We can do more integrations with this fully automated trading technology. And we're going to keep seeing traders passing more challenges, getting funded, getting more withdrawals, progressing, climbing that ladder to financial freedom, which is the ultimate goal.
That's it. Like we said, people getting the certificates because they've passed a prop firm challenge, all that kind of stuff is great. But the main thing is that you're getting withdrawals. That's what we're seeing with this. People are passing, they're then getting their funded accounts, they're making money, and they're withdrawing because there's no emotion involved at all. A lot of people, they pass a prop firm account manually, and then they cannot replicate the mindset that they were using on the demo account once the funds are live, because emotion comes into it. With the automated software, you can literally allow it to trade for you, and all you're doing is just keeping your eye on it.
And that's the beauty of software, guys. You can embrace it, or you can be anti-software and not embrace it and fall behind. You can look at trading in many different ways. There's a lot of stuff out there that you can do, and there's millions of different ways to trade. Believe me, there is. But the real solution to everyone's trading is what method is going to be the easiest, what method is going to save me time, what method is going to get me the best results, because that's what it's all about. What isn't going to take up all my time? You don't want to exchange one 9 to 5 job for another one because you're manual trading sat at your desk all day. What is the point in that? Like, while we've been sat here while Alex was talking, I made a couple of tweaks. I'm now at 70% strike rate. Profit's gone down to around about 30%, but now I'm up to 70% strike rate. My strike rate is getting higher and higher. Like, I've literally just changed 2 things, and that's just why we're here chatting on a podcast. I can now change a few more things and just look to keep improving this strategy more and more and more. I keep refining it and refining it and refining it. I could spend maybe 20 minutes just refining this strategy. It's going to keep going over years and years of data for me. And now I've got a strategy that I'm ready to automate and put on a prop firm challenge or either a funded account. Simple.
Hands free.
It's easy when you've got the right tools for the job. You're not going to try and chop down a tree with a butter knife, right? This is the financial markets that we're trying to conquer here, right? The financial markets are very in-depth. They're made not to be conquered. That's why you need, 1, the best people around you that are going to help you conquer it. 2, the best technology around, which is proven, which is going to help you conquer the markets. You need to turn up to this battle with the right weapons. And that's what Next Gen is. It's the right weapon for the battle.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew. Guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Any questions about the automatic trading software, you can click the link below and book a free Zoom call with myself, Alex, or one of the coaches, and we'll show you a complete demonstration of how everything works and answer all your questions. So we'll see you next week.
See you next week.